Hi FC Mobile community, how are you today? Welcome to FC Mobile Live episode 46. How are you doing today? I missed you guys. As you can see, it's just me, Tak, today. Antoine's not here with us. He is getting some well-deserved rest, but I am here with you. You are here with me, and we're in for a show. Most of you might be wondering, yeah, the event was released, yesterday. What are we going to talk about today? We are going to talk about, yes, Ballon d'Or. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about what's coming your way with Ballon d'Or. But we're also going to have a dedicated session for the beta that we're going to release soon. Soon meaning next week. We're going to talk a little bit about Player of the Month because it's also releasing this week. We're going to talk a little bit about other content that's coming your way. So stick it with me. I am going to talk a lot today. I know you guys are always a fan of my yapping. But let's go. How are you guys doing today? Where are you tuning in from? It's hot here in Texas, but I'm happy to be here. Drop your flag. Let me know. How are you guys doing? Hello. Some people are already dropping the hashtag. We don't have a hashtag today, guys. We do have a redemption code that I'm going to talk about at the end of the show. What's up from Romania, from Poland, Germany, Morocco, Namibia? Where are my friends from Brazil? All right, guys. Quick heads up. As you know, we had some issues regarding some of the player item prices in the market. Some of them were achieving negative values and they were impossible to sell or buy. This was fixed, but if you're on iOS, make sure that you are updating to the latest version in the App Store to make sure that this issue is not happening to you anymore. Okay. Also, with the most recent hotfix that we released, some users that were having issues logging in via Facebook also got this the logging issues addressed. Okay, so if you're on iOS, make sure that you're downloading. Always make sure that you're using the latest version, and that's the only community intro news that I had for you. So before, actually, no, I have another one. That's cool. Before, as you've seen, I'm using a hoodie here with FC. Let me stand up and try not to fall down. I don't know if my mic will work, but let me show you this. All right, why am I wearing this today? We are releasing this line of apparel, and you can already join the waitlist. I'm going to ask for either Jason or someone from the team to drop the link here in chat. There are more apparels that you can also get. Let me show you this one. This one is really cool. Right? They all come in, and most of them actually come in this oversized style that I'm trying to get used to, because I'm a small person, so oversized is really oversized for me. So you can, yeah, thank you. The link is in chat. You can join the wait list, and the first drop will drop November 25th, 5 p.m. UTC. So if you want to, of course, make sure that you join the wait list. There's more. There are t-shirts, caps, pants, you name it. If you want to be, like wearing merch like this, there's plenty there. So make sure that you visit the website later, sign in for the wait list, and I'll try my best to show you more of the apparel over the next shows too. And don't worry, I am 100% sure that also Antoine will get a black cap from the new apparel line for him to rock in the next shows. All right, I think that's what I wanted to talk about before we jump into Ballon d'Or. So let's bring gameplay up, and I'll quickly guide you through Ballon d'Or. I know most of you already saw and experienced Ballon d'Or as an event, but let's just go for a quick run through for anybody who's either waking up now, haven't really seen what the event is about, and I promise I'll be fast about this. So, quick tips. I'm not sure if you already noticed, but there are two very special players here in the final rewards. Right? You can claim either Messi or CR7 after 4 weeks after you claim all the primary store rewards, and I'll show them later on. If you don't want any of them, you can always claim 3 Mascaranos here. All you need to do is unlock here every week in the reward chapter the primary store reward. It's either one or the other. Not sure if everybody knows this here, that Mila, he comes already with a rank up at blue. There are going to be 4 of these primary store rewards, as you can see in week 1, 2, 3, 4. All you need to do is claim one of them every week, and then you can come back here on the intro chapter and choose one of your 3 final rewards. With that being said, while I explain the event for anybody who is not caught up yet, for those who already played the event, let me know please in chat, and I think we're going to try to drop a poll in chat. Let us know, what do you think about the event? Is it good? Is it regular? Is it bad? Is it great? We're going to have a poll soon, and I'll try my best to keep up with the rewards, all right? So the intro chapter, as you already know, is just for you to know what's coming your way. Have offers, quests, challenge mode, exchanges. In the main chapter, you have your skill games and matches, and then you are playing to gather your vote tickets. And the vote tickets you use in the rewards chapter to claim those weekly milestones, or you have other offers. I'll talk about it in a second. But still, here on the main chapter, you have this path of rewards, and you need to complete skill games or matches to progress. And then from here, you can claim these players. They're all tied to Ballon d'Or to some degree, so you can see some lore here. We have 4 different reward paths. Each one of them has, a choice of reward at the end here. As you can see, it's Puskas and Greif here. One detail that you're already not known is that for week 2 and week 4, the format's a little bit different. We still have the reward path, but here, instead of earning your vote tickets by playing your usual skill games and matches, you also have the option to earn the vote tickets playing head-to-head and playing VSA or playing AI matches, okay? So it will be a choice of 3, and we're going to alternate. So week 1 will be this format here. Week 2 will be a choice between matches, VSA or head-to-head. Of course, you're going to earn more of the vote tickets if you choose head-to-head, for an example. Week 3, we're back to the regular activities here, and then week 4, we're back to matches, VSA, head-to-head. All right? And another note, we were talking to community. Jason was talking to a few of the players. Make sure that you are playing Icon Chronicles. Make sure that you're playing Division Rivals too, because some players were calculating, and you need some extra vote tickets, more than you claim here from the main chapter, to make sure that you can come here and claim your week 1 main reward here in the primary store. As you can see, you need 4,800. So we're talking to a few players, and they shouted out, shout out to community, by the way, for making these calculations, that you do need some extra, that you go there in store and exchange your universal tokens for the vote tickets to claim this primary store rewards here, okay? So besides the primary store, you also have the limited store. You can also spend this vote tickets here, for an example, for Mascherano, for coins, packs. You have a regular store that goes to the regular store. And this collection milestone, you don't need to spend, you just need to collect, all right? So as soon as you have 3,000 vote tickets, no matter if you have spent or not, you can claim up until the Golden Glory icon here, logo here. And then in gallery, you can see all the players. There's a daily bonus, so don't forget to visit here. And as you can see here, we have 4 drops of players, starting with week 1, headlined by Hulit. We're going to have week 2, week 3, week 4, each week with their own players. And I think one detail that's interesting to note is that some of the players that were already released might come in a higher OVR in following weeks. For an example, I will not give examples, so I will not spoil anything, but who knows? Maybe some of your favorite players, certain GOATs here and there might receive a new version in the future. All right, so keep tab here of the gallery, but also keep tag of the players being released week by week. I think the last piece of advice that I wanted to share about the Star Pass is that, as you can notice, there were some changes coming to Star Pass, and I'm not sure if everybody understood them. So we ramped up the Star Pass player in terms of OVR, but the idea here is that we just included a new untradeable version, a new untradeable player on top of what already existed, right? So if we imagine that the Star Pass traditionally would be released for Ballon d'Or, the main player here for Star Pass would be this Ruben Dish, right? At 101 OVR. And what we're including for the Star Pass to increase its value and make it a little bit more enticing for players that want to grab a player and already start using it is that we're also giving out an extra key player, I would call it, that's untradeable but comes already re-ranked and at a higher OVR. Makes sense? So this is an extra addition to the Star Pass rewards, not that we're changing the tradable reward for the untradeable reward. I think I saw some confusion in community about this, so I wanted to clarify that was the idea. You guys let me know what you thought about this edition, if it's within expectations. I am very biased because I am interested in bringing this Rivaldo to my team. The weak foot upgrade is insane. It's always, one of the drawbacks of a Rivaldo player item, but the stats are looking amazing. So let me know. And guys, today I'm going to, since the Ballon d'Or event was already released, I am going to focus less on talking about Ballon d'Or, and I'm going to focus more in trying to read chat and seeing if you have any questions. So I'm going to make a pause here, and I'm going to try to read chat, see if you have any questions, see if I missed anything. So if you have any questions, drop in chat right now, and I'll do my best to try to answer. I don't have all the answers, but we'll see. I saw one question that was good. I noticed some players noticed that Hullet wasn't in packs yet, and I think he's coming in packs in today's reset. So he's from batch B for the first week. Why does Messi has 4-star skills in CR7 5? That's a great question. I do not know. Libertadores tokens. Exchange extra time. As you guys know, there will be changes to extra time starting soon. So make sure that you're spending your market pick tokens. Remember, they're going to change. I love you, Tak. Thank you. I love you too. Does Messi and Ronaldo have a player item in Ballon d'Or? Yes, and you can claim them for free after 4 weeks of engaging with the event, but you need to make sure that you're claiming all the weekly milestones, okay? Any news about cheaters and hackers? Yes, we're actually working through a piece of news that we're going to send out soon. So I'm not going to talk a lot about cheating and hacking in general today, but just stay alert on our social medias because we have an article that's going to go live soon. Redeem code. Yes, we're going to have a redeem code later today in the live stream. Oh, some players are already talking about exciting things like skill stun removal. We're going to talk about that when we talk about the gameplay. I just want to make sure that we don't have any questions about Ballon d'Or before we move forward. So if you have any questions about Ballon d'Or, let me know. I'm going to also separate some time at the end of the live stream today to talk about questions, all right? So, okay. It seems like we're already talking about, I don't know, free Hullet, players here, Neymar. So I'm assuming that we don't have any major questions about Ballon d'Or. So let's talk about the beta. I prepared some slides with the team so we can help you guide through what's coming up on the beta. So let's start with the first slide that I had for today. Before we talk about the features that are going to be live, let's talk about eligibility and how to participate, all right? So it's different for Google and for Apple, but if you're on Google, all you need to do is live in Singapore, Malaysia, Canada, India, Romania, or Argentina. It's going to be available in these regions only for Google. And come November 26 UTC, you can simply search EA Sports FC Mobile Beta on your Google Play Store and you'll find it there, all right? If you're on Apple, you need to download iOS Test Flight. And what we're going to do is similar to what we've always done for iOS limited betas. We are going to drop links that are first come, first serve across our social medias, right? So follow us on Twitter, Discord, WhatsApp, and Instagram, and we're going to try our best to drop these links on different times of the day. So if you're in a different time zone, you also have the chance. Just make sure that you're following us on Twitter, Discord, WhatsApp, and Instagram if you want to test. And you need to download Test Flight. You need to access the link. It's first come, first serve too. So make sure that you are alert. And for both Google and Apple, it's not available for underaged players. So for an example, if you're underaged and you click there in the Apple iOS Test Flight, you won't be able to play the beta. So please make sure that you are before clicking on the link, especially on Apple, because you might be taking someone else's spot. Okay, so this is how to participate, right? Let's talk a little bit about what's coming your way with the new beta. And just a reminder, we're going to test a few features together. And the goal, the plan is to release this sometime in January. Okay, things might change, so don't quote me on that. But the plan is for this features that we're releasing on the beta to be live in January. So let's move on to the next slide and talk about the new league system while I drink some water. All right, league system. We have been talking with community for ages, and this has been a recurring complaint because the league system feels a bit empty right now, right? So we are remodeling the league system and releasing a new league system. We are going to, first of all, make it more social. So you're going to be able to team up with up to 100 members in a league instead of the 32 limit that we have right now. And you are going to be able to collaborate with your league members to complete quests, to complete passes, and you can earn seasonal rewards together. So there will be, for an example, quests for you to score a gazillion goals. So as a team, as a league, you're going to try to score a gazillion goals to unlock these quests. You're going to work through passes and earn the rewards together as a team. I think that's really, really exciting because collaborating makes it a lot more seamless. One important change that we're also implementing is a improved chat system. If you already try to use our chat system in League, you know that sometimes a few words will get hidden because there are a bunch of languages that we need to control and moderate. So it was a bit restrictive. So with the new improved chat system, we're hoping to make communication and collaboration a lot easier between the league members. Another change is that more players will be able to participate in the league versus league tournaments. So with that in mind, we're expecting more players to just collaborate, play together, play rounds. The more ways for players to collaborate within these leagues, the better. But one heads up is that with this upcoming change, it won't be affected now for the beta. It will be affected in January. All the existing leagues will reset, which means that if you're in a league right now and you have your friends and you're playing, this league will cease to exist. So make sure that you connect with your friends before that. So come January, if everything works out correctly, you are ready to start your league again. Okay, so we're giving you a heads up as soon as we can. If you're in a league, connect with your friends. We're going to try to set up, channels on Discord or boards across our channels to give you an opportunity to connect with your friends outside of FC Mobile. So come January, when the leagues are reset, you're still able to connect with your leagues again. All right? That's the league system. I'm going to pause at the end to see if there are any questions. Again, this will be available in the beta, November 26th, for you to test. So when you join the beta, make sure that you're also testing out the league system. It's not something that usually players will test on a beta. It's more about, like features, gameplay. So don't forget, if you're trying the beta, test out new league system. We're dying to see your feedback with the new league system. Cool. All right, let's move forward. Let's talk a bit about gameplay. All right, gameplay. Gameplay has been a topic with community for a while. It always will be, right? And we're working hard with Timo and team. By the way, Timo gave his regards to community, Timo, our gameplay producer, and we have exciting news about gameplay. All right. So first of all, let's talk about passing. We are enhancing the passing system. Most of all, ground through passes and ground passes. So through passes, now they're going to be a lot better in assessing the positioning of your teammates to preserve the distance and kind of like preserve the momentum of the pass. So your passer will know a lot better how to weight the ball and where to direct the ball to make sure that the momentum that your attacker runner has will keep preserved, right? As you know, this happens a lot. Sometimes, remember that animation where he kind of like jumps and loses the momentum? So the goal here is to reduce the instances where you would lose your lead or your momentum or your overall edge when you're trying to perform your ground through passes. The other important change that we're making to ground passes is that regular ground passes, the ones that are directly to the feet of your player, are going to be faster, a little bit more reliable, and they're going to detect better how to avoid the defenders that might be on the way. Okay, so these changes, of course, they need testing. They need players using them to kind of like get the feel, right? But I'm pretty sure that you are feeling already, if you're heavy into gameplay and if you're heavy into division rivals, for example, head-to-head, that you have faced these instances before. So if you have a chance to test out the beta, let us know how it works, right? It's a complex system. It depends on a lot of variables. So I'm really curious. I'm very excited to see this live. So let's move forward and let's talk about defending a little bit too. So do you know that feeling when you successfully tackle your opponent, the ball bounces back a little bit, and unfortunately the possession keeps with your opponent. The possession keeps within your opponent. There's a change being applied to successful stand tackles where it might cause opponents to stumble or fall and give you better chances of recovering the ball. So let's say you tackle someone, instead of the ball it's like bouncing around and the attacker kind of getting away with the ball, which might still happen, but now there's a chance that stand tackles will cause stumbling and falling, and overall making the attacker lose balance, so you have a better chance to recover the ball. Okay, so hopefully that will make your skill into timing the tackle a lot more useful and successful for you to play. And the other important change is that now the ability to defend while your defender is chasing the attacker from behind, instead of you getting stuck shoulder by shoulder with them, now you have better chances to make challenges when you're running from behind or shoulder to shoulder when you're controlling your defender and your opponent's attacker is zooming through. So again, these are very significant changes that changes a lot gameplay. So I'll be very, very interested to see how this changes in game. Okay. Let's move on because we have a few more gameplay improvements that I wanted to talk about that I'm excited to. So as you know, as some of you know, actually, it's not a very, how can I say that, well-known mechanic, but sometimes when you were using higher OVR, higher stats attacker, and you apply the skill move, depending on the defender, your opponent's defender or your defender, OVR and stats, you would have a slight stun effect. This will not happen anymore in FC Mobile, and the goal behind this is to allow players to express their skill instead of expressing their OVR. if that makes sense, right? So this stun effect that workouts sometimes, it will not be applied anymore. So your defenders will not be stunned by skill moves from higher OVR players anymore. It was minimal before, but still it had impact on gameplay. So I am actually really excited for this. And the other that I think was being requested by community for some time too is that the speed boost from some skill moves like heal to heal, open up fake shot, step over and exit is going to be reduced. I saw everybody using the skill moves just like zoom past defenders, so that won't happen anymore. The speed boost is significantly being reduced. And the other change is that the rainbow flick distance was shortened because it was too long before, and it most likely ended up making you lose possession whenever you used it. It's a great skill move. I love it as a Brazilian, so I'm happy that these changes are going to be made. You let me know. You've been you've been either using heal to heal or step over and exit to apply the skill boost, or being used at. So I'm happy with these changes. You let me know after. How do you feel? We're also applying some improvements and balancing for AI difficulty levels to make sure that the experience is more balanced. And another good one is the referee decision making to end the halves will be improved. So there's a less likely chance that a half or the end of the match will be called when you're crossing the ball to your opponent's area, when the shot was applied. Right, so there are some instances where the referee will be more conscious about the situation that's happening. Oh, this is, oh yeah, I get you guys. So this is going to be huge. I really like this. You let me know after what you thought about that. So during shots, during crosses into the box, or even counterattacks, the referee's a bit better in making the decision of calling the half or not. Okay. There are other things. We're going to talk more about them when we release more information about the beta, but there are more general improvements to gameplay. And I'm going to make a pause here to see if there are any questions about the gameplay changes, if there are any questions about the new league system, and also to re-chat and try to assess how do you guys feel about all these changes that are coming your way. While I drink some water too, because I don't have Antoine here today, and doing all the talking is a lot harder. Okay. Let's see. Some questions here I cannot answer, okay, from specific players, etc. If you're requesting specific players for the Ballon d'Or event, just keep in mind that we still have 3 more weeks of release players coming, so it might be coming. You just don't know. Will the vote tickets earned from weekly skill match 3 stay the same each week? That's a good question from Boomu22 on Twitter. So as I said earlier in the stream, week 2 will have a different mechanic for you to earn the vote tickets. This will change a little bit how it works, but overall it's more or like the same. So if you need vote tickets, you need to play, for an example, Icon Chronicles and the Division Rivals, and use your universal tokens to swap them for the vote tickets. All right. I saw an okay. I received a message here from EA Jason saying that we do have a redemption code at the end, and it's not Ballon d'Or. Okay. Thank you, EA Jason. I am seeing some questions here about Player of the Month. So I'm assuming beta, we're good, right? Player of the month, we have a new batch coming this week at regular reset time. It should be either Wednesday or Thursday for you, depending on where you are in the world. So we did apply some changes to Player of the Month. We definitely heard the feedback. We discussed this with the team. So there are changes. Overall, the requirements are a lot more accessible for you to complete them. But there are also changes. So similar to what is being done with the Star Pass, the players will come with rank ups. The requirements will be cheaper, and it will be just generally easier for you to just place your Player of the Month player in your team for you to test, right? You might need to maybe boost the rank ups a little bit more, add some training, but it will come as a rank up, and we're hoping to make this a lot more accessible for players, because we did hear the feedback. And thank you, Vicky19 from Twitter, for your comment here. Let's see what else. Duncan from YouTube is asking about UCL event. We had a small event released over the past week with UCL players. They are live OVR, and they're mostly about the league phase. As you guys know, UCL is a big moment. I can't promise anything for the future, but we're always looking at UCL as main events. But I think it makes a lot more sense when it's on later stages of the competition, right? Where are the weekly Mascherano offer? I think those are occasional. You seeing like there was a challenge mode that came. There's also a weekly Mascherano offer in the store for universal tokens that came. So just Kavi Shiro from YouTube. Just be alert, keep checking. We're always trying to like sprinkle some news, different ways for you to get them too. When is Team of the Year coming? Well, I cannot speak about that. Okay, we got a question from Boss FC that Jason just dropped me here. Is repeat again when the beta comes. It's coming November 26 UTC. Okay, so sometime next week. Okay, all right, let me drop the code here because I'm seeing lots of requests. So you go to redeem.fcm.ea.com and you're going to use the code nominate. Nominate, is this how you say this word? Guys, I'm from Brazil. Nominate, okay. Jason just helped me here with the nominate. Just use code nominate in redeem.fcm.ea.com. You're going to claim your Ballon d'Or pack. Thanks. The link here is pinned. Good luck. It's a standard pack if I'm not mistaken, but who knows? I wish you the best of luck. Sounds good. I'll give you like 1 second to, if you want to use the code, get back here. But this sums up most of what we had planned for today. Since the event was already released yesterday, there's not much to show. There's more to either read from your opinions here. Thank you so much for sharing your feedback, for participating on the poll. We have our team also reading chat to kind of like get an assessment of how the event was perceived. We're always working on getting your feedback and implementing to the next ones. So it's still early. We'll still be reading through everything that you tell us on our social media, in comment sections, in videos. So just keep being vocal and we'll keep on listening to you. We're going to have more news about the cheating situation, hacking situation. And before I say bye, I have two pieces of news, okay? As you know, Black Friday is coming soon, November. So we also are preparing some Black Friday surprises for you. Just keep in mind. Of course, it will be closer to Black Friday. We're still not there yet. But just be alert. The second piece of news is Icon Chronicles. Next week, November 28th, we are going to release a new Icon Chronicles version, right? As you know, we have Exod now running. Exod will still be available for you if you're still working through the matches. But a new Icon Chronicles batch is going to be released next week, November 28th. So if you have any guesses of some of the icons that you want to see in Icon Chronicles, it's your time to guess. Beckham, let's go. Have you guys claimed Beckham already? Mystery signings. That's a good shout out. Yeah, mystery signings is not happening anymore. And it was kind of replaced by Football Center. When market will cool down? Question here by Pritam Talukdar. I don't know, man. Market is not controlled by me. So I'm really not sure. It gets a bit crazy after we release, players with higher OVRs. So your guess is as good as mine, man. ACH from YouTube. I claim an over 89. Why? Well, best of luck next time. I hope that someone else is getting a bit more luck, or that you get more luck next time. It's our way to give, like a reward for everybody. I hope that somebody at least is putting something crazy, right? Tech, show player of the month. No, I can't. If you want to see the players that are coming, I think they're already available on the internet because the voting is the same for the console version, for an example. But you'll see the requirements when they're live this Thursday UTC, okay? And yeah, I think that's the bulk of the show. Let me just do a quick run down here through my notes to see if I talked about everything. Today was a yapping session. If you guys want to complain later about how much I yap, today you're justified. But I just had a lot of information to talk about, all right? Yeah, I think that's mostly it. So remember, beta starts November 26. It's only available in certain regions. We're going to have an article on our website, and we're going to talk more about it on our social media. If you're on iOS, make sure that you're following our social media for those limited drops. It's first come, first serve, but you can play it from wherever you are in the world. The code for today is nominate, so don't forget to go to our redeem website and claim your pack. And keep telling us what you think about Ballon d'Or. Really excited that we launched it. And I think that's it. I talked everything that I wanted to talk. My yapping session is done. I'll see you next time. If you're from Brazil, we're going to have a live stream in Portuguese just in a while from now. I just need to recover a bit. But thank you so much for joining us today. It was amazing to come here and do more like a feedback session with you since the event was already out. And yeah, see you on the next time. We're still going to have one live stream this year, and it's going to be a special one. So we'll see you there. All right, see you.